Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya. Today is an interesting combination of morning Sita navami until 9 a.m. Navami Tithi, 9 odd a.m. Navami Tithi is there. After that, around Aparahana Kala Dasimi is already coming in. And later in the night, Uttara Falguni Nakshatra also comes. So that marks a great combination of Sita Navami. Sita Navami is a second Suklapaksha Navami of Vasanta Rutu. And on the Dasami Tithi, 269 years ago, Swami Sadasiva Brahmendra has taken Mahasamadhi. So today happens to be 269th aaradhana Mahotsavam of Sadasiva Brahmendra. Great yogi of maybe of recent times. So he made a lot of compositions on various topics, great Rama Bhakta, Krishna Bhakta, Brahmajnani. So of them, actually there is one, everything is unique. One of them which has been studied long back by me is called Sarvam Brahma Mayam. So it is a very interesting composition. It says Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Re Re Sarvam Brahma Mayam. So he is not addressing anyone, not even the mind, not even, because everything is Brahman. Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Re Re. Re is Sambodhana. So we are addressing someone, but no one. So it's a declaration of all this is Brahmamayam. Sarvam Brahmamayam, ever filled with Brahman. All this, all what we think this is ever filled with the same Brahman, same supreme consciousness. So just calls out with that so many kim questions. Kim vachaniyam, kim avachaniyam. What is to say, what not to say. Vachana. So what is to say, what is to teach, what is to not teach. Kim rachaniyam, kim arachaniyam. So it is kim rachaniyam, kim arachaniyam. What is to be authored, what not to be authored. Like that, several kim questions will come. Kim bhajaniyam, kim abhajaniyam. Kim karaniyam, kim akaraniyam. So what is to be done, what is not to be done, what is to be worshipped, what not to be worshipped. Kim bhoktavyam, kim abhoktavyam. Like that. So finally, in series of questions. So there is, that doesn't mean you don't need to do anything or no awareness, no consciousness, it's not going. So the last piece of that Sarvam Brahma Mayam, after asking all kim questions, what is to be, what is not to be, what is to be, what is not to be, says a wonderful revelation of Jivan Mukta Viveka. Actually this, so it is a declaration of a Jivan Mukta. It says, Sarvatra Sada Hamsadhyanam Kartavyam Bho Mukti Nidanam. So this one line, I think if anyone realizes that one line, it encapsulates all the sadhana. Sarvatra Sada. In all places, at all times. Sarvatra is spatial distinction of indistinguishable everywhere of in spatial terms. Sada is always, so indistinguishability of time distinctions of past, present and future. Sarvatra Sada Hamsadhyanam. What is this Hamsadhyanam? Sarvatra Sada Hamsadhyanam. Kartavyam bho Mukti Nidanam. So that is the path to Mukti, that is the result of Mukti, that is Mukti. Mukti Nidanam. So that is what is the highest of what is known as Mukti, this Hamsadhyanam. What is this Hamsa? Again, Ham Saha. So Saha Aham. Aham Saha Sam Hamsaha. So Hamsa Hamsa. Hamsa is something which every jiva, every jivi is continuously doing the dhyana, but we are not aware of it. So breathing in and breathing out, which is an expression of life, as long as that expression happens, that long this body is alive, or an individual is identified with that body or whatever it is. Ham Saha. Saha Aham. That breathe in, breathe out as the very nature of life or very nature of existence. Dhyanam is being aware of that. So Ham Saha. So there is, every jivi is doing 21,600 iterations of that Hamsa Dhyanam on a daily basis. And again it goes on, Sarvatra Sada Hamsa Dhyanam. So in whatever form, whatever place, whatever mind is thinking, but actually this Dhyanam is continuous and it cannot be broken. If it is broken, the life is not there. So that is how the story goes. Universally, this Hamsa Dhyanam or this Ham Saha or these two syllables, Dhyanam, Dhyana. So being aware of this universal Hamsa, so that Hamsa is represented by Guru. So such Guru Dhyanam, Hamsa Dhyanam, Supreme Dhyanam, Kartavyam bho, that alone is to be entertained by someone who realizes, someone who at least indirectly knows that all this is verily the Brahman. There is nothing to be done in this set of activities, nor not to be done in this activity. Whatever comes naturally by the prarabdha, everything to be done, everything to be spoken, everything to be listened, everything kim bodhavyam, kim abodhavyam. What is to be understood, what is not understood, what is not to be understood. There is no such distinction. Everything need to be understood as if it is not understood, or as if everything to be not understood as if it is understood. So that is the supreme nature of the Mayat, that Brahma Mayam, Sarvam Brahma Mayam, Krishna Mayam, like that only Brahma Mayam. Mayam means ever filled. It is without distinction of inside and out, it is filled with completely occupied of a nature. So the nature, where is nature? Is this whole world is occupied by the nature. So it is nature Mayam is the world. Nature is Trigunatmakam. So like that it will go. So that Mayam, Brahma Mayam. So at the ultimately all these have their origin in the supreme reality only. So if something is existing, that existence should be supreme. There cannot be anything that comes and goes is called as existence. So what comes and goes, it is not there before it has come, it will not be there after it has gone. So it cannot be considered it is there. It appeared, it came, it has been visible, it has interacted for a while, then it is gone. So that it cannot be existence, that is only an appearance. So what is existence? Existence which is not coming anytime, not going anywhere. It's always there. Such a thing only can be existence. And this existence cannot be parts. It cannot have two parts. It is not an assembly of parts. It is not a conglomerate. It cannot be a cotomy. So it cannot be made up of multiple components, saying that, okay, if A and B are two components, that is making up this existence. So A must be existing, B must be existing independently without dependence before they are put together into existence. So such thing is not possible. So joining up multiple components, conglomerate, kota, means this whole world is a kotam. It's a kotastam. So always it is panchikruta maha panchabhutas. So all the five distinctions of the space to earth and past, present and future, three distinctions of time have to be combined together in a various combinations to make up the events, observer, observed, subject, object, all these distinctions. So beyond all these distinctions, what is there? Sarvam, whatever it is Brahma Mayam. So with that, Sarvatra Sada, so the Sarvam Brahma Mayam and this Hamsa Dhyanam, they are all linked. But in between what is accepted, rejected, all these are only transactional. They really don't make sense in the supreme realm of the reality, but they are all to be followed as per the dharma during or while this world is being experienced. So these compositions of the great saints need to be correctly kimbodhavyam, correctly understood, at the same time need not be understood as well. So many people are not worried or interested about what is being said by such great saints. But thinking of him, the great saint who inspired so many great philosophers of modern time, including my guru, known as Hamsa Swami, Swami Virajeshwara Saraswati. So aaradhana is actually adoration of a personality, his works, his teachings, his behavior, all those things. So 269th time we have a opportunity to do that. It is a reflexive navami again, with my birth star 701 sidereal cycles have been seen through this body, mind and intellect. With that, I wish everyone makes some effort to understand the great saints' teachings. Swasti.